Ambassador with your favorite designer fashion house, Global Wealth Trade, creators of the brands Fairy Mosh, and Posh. And ladies and gentlemen, wow, 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 the anticipation has finally come, and it's overflowing. I know that people have been excited about this call for months and months, and wow, this is, I can't wait to hear what our VP Sanas Human and CEO Ramin Mizgarlu are going to share. And speaking of our CEO Ramin Mizgarlu, did you guys see what he posted today? A sneak peek, super spy photos. I think he posted them by accident. I don't even think they were supposed to be released. But these photos of the new Posh watches are out of this world. The men's Posh watches and the women's Posh watches, the new ones that he just posted today, if you have not seen them, you need to go to the Global Wealth Trade corporate Facebook page, and you need to check them out because they're mind-blowing. And I mean, if I could order all of them right now, I would. But these are prototypes that are going to be released. So if you like them, like, share, comment the pictures, talk about which colors you like. Do you like the gunmetal one? Do you like the gold one? Comment on it and let us know. We want to hear how excited everybody is about the new Posh watches. So we're going to have an incredible call. I'm looking at all of the people joining the call, and I think, I may be wrong, but I think this is a record-breaking call. We're going to have over 1,000 people, maybe thousands of people on this call tonight. It's just going to be ridiculous. I know that there's groups of people in Nigeria, there's groups of people in Canada, all over the world, the Caribbean. I see, who else do I see here? I see Australia, I see Europe, I see Russia, I think it is, Israel. We've got Jamaica on the line, of course, Canada and the U.S. I think almost every single country is represented on this call right now because, this is the busiest time of the year for our profession. It's the fall season. And I don't know how our CEO does it, but he creates these insane promotions, and he's not launching one today. He's not launching two today. He's launching 3 mind-blowing promotions today that are going to take everybody's business to the next level. I can't wait to hear what they are. I know that we have lots of other regional ambassadors and leaders of the company on the line. I think we have one of our regional ambassadors from California, one of our top female earners of the company. She's on the line as well. Sherry, are you excited or are you excited?
Oh, I cannot tell how excited I am. When I heard about these promotions, I just couldn't believe my ears. Is that true? Is that true? I won't believe it when it's launched officially. And of course, we saw the Porsche watch today, and I really wish that's on my list already. That's the beauty of our business. Our IA is never ever enough. So, and I cannot say more. If I say more, I will give it out. So I will give back to you and see if you can get some others to share too.
Fantastic. Do you see, are you able to unmute any of our other top earners and ambassadors and regional ambassadors? Sherry, if you are, we would love to hear from them because I know that everybody has been waiting for this November webinar. I know we already have a promotion going on right now, which is the 10 promotion, and now we have 3 more promotions going on, and I know that there's team promotions going on. I mean, you could capitalize on every single one of these promotions and make this the biggest November that you've ever had in your life. What a great way to kick off the end of the year, to be able to make lots and lots of money before the holiday season so that you don't have to rack up your credit card bills, Great incentives being put on, and I just can't wait. So do we
Right.
have anybody else?
We have Raja here, Lior.
All right, fantastic. Do we have Reza with us?
Yes, Lior, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Man, I tell you, Today I was doing a bunch of three-way calls, and one of my three-way calls was to Zambia, and I made a mistake of opening my Facebook page, GWT page, and I lost my thoughts with the prospect. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. Just when we had a bunch of promotions released, and we were excited all about those, and all of a sudden I saw the watches. You know how much I like watches, and I couldn't believe our posh line. I mean, wow, unbelievable. I was planning on saving my IA for some other things, but I think I'm going shopping the moment I see those released. It's just unbelievable. We have a large group here in Ottawa, you know, at the office, listening to the same call. We have people from South Africa. I know it's 1 a.m., past 1 a.m. for them. They're on the call. I know we have people in Zambia on the call. These are all brand new markets. And you know what? Many, many markets, like you said. Man, I tell you, it's worth it for those, for everybody, especially those that are, you know, supposed to be sleeping, but they're sitting on their computer to hear this amazing, amazing announcement. And you know what? What else could we add to November and finish our year with a massive bang? And this is it. So yes, I'm speechless. Back to you, Leo.
Well, that's how everybody feels right now. It's just hard to catch your words because there's so many exciting things going on. Was that Renee Liao that I heard get on the call?
Yes, hey Leo, are you there? It's Renee here.
Hey, loud and clear, Renee. You know, what do you have to say about all these exciting things?
Oh my goodness, you know what? I wouldn't miss this call for the world. You know, I'm actually, I have my whole family, my sons, my wife, even on this call together because it's going to be simply incredible. If you haven't already, make sure you take the link to tonight's call. You want to make sure every single person on your team, you know, all of your prospects, all of your team members, your fellow partners are on this call because it's going to absolutely blow your mind what's coming. Like Reza, you know, when I saw the new Posh Watch, I couldn't believe that was not fair. It just looks so darn good. Again, but that's how we go. And the quality, again, affordable line. I'm just super pumped to have that Posh Watch, one of each, of course, you know, on one hand, on one wrist of my body. So other than that, I'm just super jammed, excited for this call. I can't wait till we release it. So yeah, just let's cash in like something now. It's so pumped up here.
Awesome, and I'm glad you have your kids on the call because I've got my 3-week-old baby on. He just woke up and he's pumped and excited to hear about all the exciting things today. I think we also have our regional ambassador, Sean Haynes, on the call. Sean, would you like to share your thoughts on what's going to be happening today?
Absolutely. Can you hear me, Lior?
Yes, loud and clear.
Fantastic. Well, I just raced home. I was out for family reasons today, but raced home here in Barbados because no way I could miss this call. And I saw the Posh watches just before I was coming home, and my jaw just hit the ground. I'm like, are you kidding me? Wow. So, you know, that's this company. It's just our CEO, our senior VP. Every time we think it's at the peak, they keep taking it to another peak. And, you know, the original November promotion was insane, was crazy. I know many of us added on to it, but now I can't wait for what's coming tonight. I think probably no one anywhere in the world in GWT is going to sleep tonight, so it's probably good, you know, for people who in markets where it's the morning. But I can't wait. I know this is going to be insane. I know this is going to blow us up to another level. I know we're going to finish the year at all-time records. And again, it's all, you know, phase 5, move into the billion, move into that 1,000 millionaires, and this is what it's all about. This is what our CEO or senior VP always do, create bigger and better for all of us so we can make our dreams come true. So I'm excited. Can't wait for the call to hear the promotions, and can't wait to get myself one of those Posh watches. Back to you, Lior.
That's absolutely right, Sean. If anybody can sleep tonight, then they were not on this call. That's for sure. So without any further ado, I know that everybody's pumped, everybody's excited. I can't wait. So we're going to get right into the webinar right now. The reason why everybody's excited about the Posh watches is, of course, because of our Super VP of Product Development and Chief Designer, Sanaz Human, who is the mastermind behind our designs. She travels around the world. You can see on her Facebook, whether it's drinking a coffee on a gondola in Venice to walking around, Paris and the Eiffel Tower. She's everywhere trying to find the best, highest quality materials and designs and designers so that we can have posh watches like you saw today on Facebook, so that we can have the most incredible items in the world that everybody loves. And this is the reason why this company has been the world's fastest growing designer brand since 2007. Thanks to her designs and her team and all of her hard work. She's been given awards, multiple awards for the quality and the designs that we have and the exclusivity that she creates that nobody can duplicate. So it's a pleasure to have her on the call with us today. We also have our super CEO and founder, Ramin Mezgarlu, whose vision is the reason why we're all here today, whose vision to create 1,000 millionaires by the year 2025 is the reason why we're part of this company and why everybody's so excited about the future. And I don't know how he does it. He just keeps creating massive, monster, insane, crazy promotions that put more and more money in our pocket. We already know that we have the best compensation plan in the world, and it's not like we need to get paid more money, but he just keeps throwing these incredible promotions our way, and he's going to be sharing with us some more promotions today, to continue the massive growth and the massive momentum that we've been experiencing all the way to the billion, so that we can achieve his vision of becoming the #1 designer brand in the world, multi-billion-dollar company. So without any further ado, please, put your hands together, get some water, get some munchies and a beverage, and put your hands together for the incredible leadership team that we have, our super VP, Sanaz Human, and our incredible CEO and founder, Ramin Mezgarlu.
Thank you so much, Lior, and as well as all of our amazing leaders. I just shared a couple of words. I'm just going to do a sound check just to make sure we also have our CEO on the call. Ramin, sir, are you on the call with us? Okay, until we get our CEO on the call, I want to just welcome everyone and say hello and good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Well, we are revved up and excited. I want to congratulate all of our luxury consultants for being on this call tonight. This is called a cha-ching call. What does that mean? Cha-ching is the sound of cash, is to put cash in your pocket. And you have just set a world record. We have just broken the most amount of lines that have ever been registered with the company. So I want to congratulate all of our leadership core and all of our distributors for being on the call, for sharing the news and hearing the excitement. But let me tell you, it will absolutely blow your socks off what we're about to share with all of you today. We are revved up, we are excited, and I need someone on our moderators to unmute our CEO so he can join us on the call so we can get started. All right, so just until we wait till our CEO comes on the call, as you all know, currently we are November the 10th. November 30th is the deadline for the 10 for Cash promotion. You can be earning an extra $1,500 on top of everything else in the business, and you still have 20 more days to do that. How do you do that? Well, if you launch 10 VDMs anywhere between now and the 30th of the month, that being silver packages and higher, you can reach an additional bonus of $1,000 in wholesale profits. And you know what? That's perfect timing for, of course, the holiday season, people wanting to travel. Of course, you want to buy gifts, you want to do vacations, maybe you want to buy that special gift for someone, you want to pay off some extra bills, you want to maybe do some renovations, whatever it is, that extra $1,500 bonuses in cash that you can earn is definitely going to be rewarding just in time for the holiday season. But if that wasn't enough, our CEO has just put an absolute insane promotion and approved some things that, I actually had to double check, and you know, I had to reiterate, Ramin, can we do this? This is absolutely phenomenal. And the answer was yes. So I hope you are ready, because we're just about to get you to go to the moon and back with the excitement. So one more time, I'm just going to do a sound check. Do we have Ramin, sir? Are you on the call with us? Leora, Sherry, can we just double check one of the gents to see where our CEO is on the call? I know he's on. He just needs to be unmuted, please.
Hey, Shanaz, unless Ramin joined it with other name, I couldn't find Ramin doing a search.
All right. Okay, so we're just going to double check. We are in the office. We're just on different sides, and we're going to get him to come on board. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's call is 3 mega promotions that we are going to be running through the company. And some of these promotions are going to start right after our webinar. Shajid and our IT program is actually sitting here from our IT team ready to launch the promotions as soon as we finish. So we are ready. I hope you are ready. I have our CEO walking over to me right now. And so we have our founder, CEO, visionary, the man behind Global Wealth Trade, the founder, the visionary, the CEO, right here with us. Sir, say hello.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, GWT Global family. As you can see, we're absolutely revved up. And first, let me congratulate you, another record crowd on this webinar. Seems like every second call, Tanaz, we set a new record. It just means the momentum is at its peak. Our business is expanding. We're going through exponential growth, and our people are ready for the holiday season because we got some pretty cool things going on tonight. But first, I want to talk about 10-4 cash incentive. Not only is it absolutely blowing up, some of you guys are already halfway there in order to put another $1,500, give you a $1,500 raise. And some of the brand new videos that have just been launched, they are on their way to put the first $1,500 in their jeans. That just means that there are people that are excited, they're going for the promotion, and it's times like this. It's almost like the lottery, where if it's $2 million, nobody's really excited. It becomes $40 million, all of a sudden everybody's buying a lottery ticket. As if $2 million wasn't good enough to begin with. So here we are. We have the best, most greatest compensation plan. But when we have a promotion like this, we see people love to shoot for targets. We see what 10-4 cash is doing, and we're absolutely going to double down and triple down on that tonight, Tanaz. So without any more ado, this weekend, this call, and this month is all about gifts. It's the holiday season, and we have a lot of very cool gift for our global family tonight.
Absolutely, Ramin. The excitement is definitely revving everybody up. Of course, at the beginning of the call, we had our LCG group that was sharing the little sneak peek that you gave everyone on Facebook with the new upcoming Posh watches. So definitely the timing, there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of synergy, there's a lot of excitement. And you know what? With all of these promotions, we are calling this conference call a November to Remember, because I know a couple of years ago we ran an absolute insane promotion, and it took everyone's business to a different level. With the promotions that we're just about to launch, and we said 3, but it's actually 3 + 1 that we're going to be launching today and sharing with you. Well, you know what? That is going to absolutely get everyone revved up and excited and take them to the moon.
Well, let's talk about the Posh watch, and you know what? I don't get too excited about too many things. When I saw that today, honestly, if I had not seen the Posh logo on it, I would have thought, you bought some very high-end, multi-$1,000 timepiece. It feels it, it looks it, the quality just falls. You can see it from the far away. You can see it when you touch it. It's absolutely phenomenal. Here's a problem, though. Our first order, we always want to, it's a test order, right? So I know for a fact that we're going to run out of the first order very, very quickly. So it's one of those scenarios that before the first order is released, we're already looking for the second order, because it is an absolute home run. And although it was designed for men, I could just see women feasting on it. So, and it's going to be one of those guys, the conquest type of decision, where you couldn't make a decision which color to have, the Sahara or the ocean, the blue or the brown one. And some of you bought both, and that was like a $3,000 watch. Well, guess what? I have no doubt many of the guys will be buying both of these timepieces, because this timepiece, what's going to absolutely blow your mind is geared, and it is priced to compete with the brands of Michael Kors. So this watch is not going, it's going to be priced in the range of $300 to $400. It's not going to be $3,000 to $4,000. It's at $300 to $400. So that's why I know you guys are getting revved up now placing your orders. It's not released yet, so don't go to the back office. It's not released yet. But that's what we wanted to do. But unlike the other designers, the entry-level designers, we didn't want to have a simple design like they produce. This watch is magnificent. And you know which timepiece I'm going to Africa with in the summit. It's going to be the new Posh watch. Magnificent. So at this point, let's talk about, tonight's about Posh a lot, and that's because we released this a couple of years ago because we wanted some type of economical line that's going to represent the aggressive nature that we have with regards to design and quality. But we wanted to keep the price down. And that was a daunting task because sometimes, you know, when you start thinking, you know, quality and price, economical, that just doesn't seem to go hand in hand. It took us a couple of years. The initial Posh was a great product. But I got to tell you, this Posh Vibe, it is an absolute home run. And tonight we're going to prove that. Tonight we're going to prove how we feel about the new Posh. So the very first thing we're going to talk about tonight is the Posh warranty. Sherry, can you hear us okay?
Yes, we hear very clear.
We were a little bit confused over here. All right. And so very first we're going to talk about the Posh warranty because as you guys know, we didn't have a warranty before on Posh, and in fact, fashion jewelries in general don't offer a warranty. We have the world's best warranty for Fairy, of course, Fairy Marsh, but this is how we feel about the new Posh Vibe. We're offering it a full 1-year warranty. So now talk to us about that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we have the best products in the company when it comes to our Fairy line, and we have absolutely phenomenal warranties that no one else even offers, whether it's our timepieces, whether it's our jewelry. And you know what? With the development of the Posh, it's growing, it's building, and we're offering all of our luxury consultants a 1-year warranty on all of the Posh Vibe items. That's going to be kicked in November, effective November the 25th. And Ramin, the reason that we put this on, of course, is the Posh Vibe is a new development for the company. But we are so proud of all the raw materials, the components that we've been using. It's absolutely flying off the shelf. And you know what? We wanted to show our backing towards this product. We wanted to show our confidence. So now all Posh items that are in the Posh Vibe collection, all of the new additions that we're going to be adding to our collection, we are going to be giving all of our customers a 1-year warranty that is going to go into effect November the 25th.
Well, one thing sometimes we're really good at with our century-old heritage is making great products. But getting into economical line is something that we needed to learn and experience, and you and your team have done a phenomenal job. So now we realize after a couple of years that, you know what, even with economical, we need to go create great products, come back to our roots, and we see the results. You've seen the results, and here is our confidence level. It's going to come pretty much with a Fairy warranty. It's a 1-year warranty, and soon we're going to release a very special program for extended warranty.
Absolutely. And Ramin, the extended warranty is going to be basically $3 per item. That's going to extend your warranty and give you a total of 2 years warranty. Imagine being able to have that on your fashion jewelry pieces. And it's absolutely insane. No one even does the 30 days, let alone having warranty up to 2 years.
So sell with confidence. Doesn't matter where in the world you are. You get a 1-year warranty with every product that we sell, and you can simply buy for $3 for an extended warranty, and now you have a 2-year warranty on Posh Vibe. Now I want to make sure that's clear that the first generation Posh before the Vibe, that's not included in this because obviously it's a new product. So Posh Vibe, what is released now and what will be released in the future will be covered by this extensive 1-year warranty. You know what's nice? We're looking at some of the competitors this week, and it's funny because some of them started by saying they were offering warranties, but their websites have changed now. It seems like the fashion jewelry companies are no longer offering warranties anymore. It's incredible how they changed, because obviously they run into some issues as they expand into maybe warmer climates. Well, guess what? We're not running away from warm climates. We're going to it. Posh Vibe is here.
Absolutely, Ramin. We are so revved up. We are excited because you know what? The Posh Vibe is a brand new edition. It is an edition that everyone is having so much fun with. Adding the gemstones, adding those natural components to our lineup has basically skyrocketed. Home parties, of course, is just right in time for the holidays, for all the gifts that people are getting. Of course, it's now a part of their shopping spree kit. So the Posh Vibe is just doing extremely well, and we wanted to show you our confidence. So effective November 25th, ladies and gentlemen, the 1-year warranty will kick in effect. But Ramin, from all of the different promotions that we're running, this is an exciting one, but we have some amazing other promotions that we're running worldwide. And I know for, luxury consultants worldwide, just to give you an update, from Zambia, Africa, Australia, Europe are on the call. And for some of these callers, I know they're revved up and they're going to get no sleep tonight with the other mega promotions that we're going to be running tonight as well.
So again, before we move on to the next slide, you can go ahead and buy and shop and retail and sell with confidence. So we're moving forward. This is the new Posh, and it's the new decade for GWT. So Posh Vibe is here. The new Posh watches are here. As you can see, as we post them up, it has no resemblance of the past. It is the best of the best in its particular category. So all right, so gift number 1. If you can go to the next slide.
Well, Ramin, when I saw this, and everyone is probably screaming while they are looking at this screen, I know that, when you gave me this promotion, I asked you probably about 10 times, Ramin, are you sure? I know when I went to Rachel for her to create the flyer, she basically asked me, are you sure the numbers are right?
Well, she had to calculate about that and figuring out what it would cost the company.
Well, actually, she did do that, and it was basically doing some calculations, and the amount of money that you are investing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our CEO and founder is becoming Santa Claus this holiday season because he is giving every single one of our luxury consultants that's renewed and under IA $150 shopping spree of the new Vibe. That's right, you heard correctly. Whether you joined last week, whether you joined last year, whether you joined 9 years ago, it does not matter. Anyone who is renewed, anyone who is on IA is going to receive $150 shopping spree from our founder and CEO. The button is going to appear in your back office that you're going to be able to make that purchase. And of course, it's for the new Posh Vibe that you're going to be able to get. Of course, Ramin, you were more than generous to even say up to 2 items that they can get. So they can even get a necklace and a bracelet or a ring and an earring or whatever it is that they want in the Posh Vibe. So ladies and gentlemen, you heard correctly, $150 shopping spree in your back office. Doesn't matter how long you've been with the company, and the button is going to appear, of course. Our IT team is going to do that together, and that's going to go live November 25th, which, Ramin, is absolutely insane.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Posh Vibe. This is the new decade coming up. If you've been committed to your business, if you're renewed on IA, which you should be anyways, and doesn't matter when you launch, whether it was 9 years ago, 2005, 2006, 2007, 8, doesn't matter when you launch. If you're renewed on our IA, I'm giving you a Christmas gift, and this is for you to go ahead and experience the magnificence of this new Posh Vibe. You're going to get it in your hand, and you're going to say to yourself, I would have never imagined. Much like many of you who saw the Posh watch today, and the last, even a few weeks, you're saying it's Posh, but guess sell it, there's going to be a 1-year warranty with every piece that goes up. And if I were you, when it becomes available, I would spend the $3 and then go ahead and extend that warranty to 2 years. Now, some of these Sanaz I anticipate fully. If it's treated properly like it should be, it would last a lifetime because much of it has to do with semi-precious stones. I mean, the size of those clasps, everything is heavy duty with this product unless it's absolutely neglected. And unfortunately, sometimes people do. We anticipate this product to last a lifetime. But whether at the very least, what we're saying is that it comes with a full warranty for a year. You can extend it 2 years if you take care of it forever. And I'm giving it to you for free because you've got to experience the vibe to catch the vibe. That's how amazing it is. I remember, Sanaz, when you first came out with this, anybody who touched that product, they had this sense of ease to them, as if the energy that was flowing through the semi-precious stones right to your body. People said they felt relaxed, calm. That's how unbelievable feeling this line gives you outside this gorgeous look. And guess what? It's Christmas, it's the holiday time, it's the holiday season, and I'm giving it to you for free.
Which, Ramin, the insane part about that, and ladies and gentlemen, if you really think about it, when you join as a member and you launch your virtual designer mall, you automatically receive your $500 shopping spree. And on top of that, now you're receiving an additional $150 of Posh Vibe for free. So it's a value of $650 that you would have received in Posh product. But again, if you've already redeemed your $500, no problem, because you're going to get that additional $150 that's going to appear in your back office. Once again, whether you joined yesterday or whether you joined 8-9 years ago, every single LC that's renewed is going to get a chance to take advantage of this phenomenal promotion that's going to be launched on November the 25th.
So for the thousands of you, literally 6, 7, 8,000 plus of you who have done what you're supposed to do, stay committed, stay renewed, and stay on your IA. Do your buy and sell of your 35, 75, or 150, whatever it is you're buying and selling. Now I'm going to give you a gift for being committed to your business. And really want the stories to get out. I want you to go tell everybody, you don't know what you just missed. The Posh Vibe is out of this world.
And another thing as well, the great part about the gift that you're providing to all of our luxury consultants is that, Ramin, when they're already making their Christmas purchases and they're shopping online, they're already paying for the shipping. So you know what? You get a chance to just insert that $150 right into the order, and you know what? It's truly a free gift, because now, of course, when they're already placing an order using their IA and putting that $150 gift, they're really getting it all for free.
Speaking of shipping,
Ramin, are you sure once again if you want to launch this amazing mega promotion?
Maybe we should shut it right here, because this is the expensive part coming up now.
Well, this is the most insane, crazy promotion, and all of us in the office, wanted to. We kind of waited a couple of days, and we double checked with Ramin, and all of our girls in our product department. Were basically, I think Kaylee turned red, blue, and purple when she heard the news of all the shipping announcements. And, they're excited. They're revved up. They can't wait. They're going to sleep here. They're going to bring sleeping bags here. And Kaylee's not planning on going home, and she's going to, camp out at the head office.
We're literally getting prepared in our product department for this next one, because we know it's going to be a sleepless month. And it's only for 1 month. So let's go to the next slide, Sanaz.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the drum roll, because this is absolutely the third and the most phenomenal promotion.
Here, what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, Global Wealth Trade Value LLCs worldwide, whether you're in Australia, whether you're in Israel, whether you're in the Middle East, whether you're in Africa, doesn't matter where you are, I'm pretty much going to pay 80% of your next shipments of shipping fees. 80% of your next shipments shipping fee. So Sanaz, take us through that.
Well, Ramin, this is a promotion we are launching today, ladies and gentlemen. Right after this webinar, this goes into effect. Our IT team is sitting here waiting to launch it. We said our CEO is going to become Santa and, give us this promotion for the holiday season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the promotion for our shipping is absolutely ridiculous. Canadian distributors, you currently pay $49 for your shipping. Well, guess what? Effective right after this call, for one time, for one order, your shipping will only be $9. That's right. You heard correctly, $9 if you reside in Canada, anywhere in Canada, for one order. Imagine you have all of these amazing mega promotions that Ramin is giving you. Now you pay $9 for your shipping.
And it's a regular package. It's regular shipping.
Absolutely. It's a regular package up to 25 pounds that we pay, the regular weights that we do based on our standard policies, and they're going to be paying $9. But Ramin, it doesn't even stop there. Not only did you reduce the shipping, he's even giving them an IA rebate with it as well, which I swear I could not believe that. So not only are you paying $9 for shipping in Canada, you're actually going to get 4 more IA back into your account.
Which is $9.
Which is $9. So you're really paying free shipping. And the reality of it is US and international. Here we go. Spain, Australia, Israel, all of these countries, Europe that we have, you are going to not only pay no more $165. You have one order for $29. That's right. You heard correctly. I'm so excited. I can't even speak anymore, Ramin. Anyone residing in, of course, shipping rates of $165 and United States, your shipping is reduced down to only $29. But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't stop there, because countries like Africa, Zambia, of course, they're going to be reduced shipping from $295 to $49. And of course, they're going to be getting their IA rebates for international markets of 12 IA and Africa for 20 IA. This is absolutely insane. This is absolutely ridiculous, and it absolutely blew my mind. Of course, this does not apply to group shipments, so you don't need to do any more group shipments. You have one order that you have for $9, $29, or $49. And Ramin, all I can say is wow, wow, wow.
I can see our Nigerian group already placing orders. I could just see okay, folks, pay attention. Now, you can always place the order when it's released, but here's where we're at. 80% of your shipping, I will pay it. Now, look what we've done. We've given you the world's best jewelry for free, Posh Vibe, and we're paying 80% of your shipping to wherever you are in the world. You can actually, include your $150 of free Posh Vibe in your next order. So my suggestion to you is, if there was a time for you to deplete your IA points and place your order, well, this is it. You can go ahead and place a big order. It is the holiday season. You do need to buy some gifts. Go ahead and start, or on the other end of it, many of your people who you know are buying gifts, place a big order, do some home parties, and start selling product. So again, you can put your $150, you can mix it up with your next order and ship it, and I will pay up to 80% of that shipping fee on top of that. So not only you get free product, we'll pretty much get free shipping, because between the IA rebates and the discount, you're getting free shipping, and you can do it with confidence, because now every product line we have has a warranty that's an absolute best in the world. So $9 for Canada, $29 international, and $49 Africa. Life doesn't get better than that.
Ramin, it is absolutely so incredibly, generous of you. Once again, that's why we're calling them holiday gifts, because they're truly holiday gifts from the company. No company out there does that. Again, this is a promotion, ladies and gentlemen, to take advantage of starting today, November the 10th to December the 10th, for you to go ahead and do some holiday shopping, and of course, not only get pretty much free shipping with the IA rebate that Ramin's giving back to you, but Canada for $9, US and international countries. You got Spain, France, Germany, Europe, Australia, $29. It's insane. And of course, Africa, Zambia, anywhere in Nigeria, you basically have reduced shipping from $295 to $49. And Ramin, if this is not insane, I don't know what is.
Well, so now, we want to make sure it's clear as well. This is not some type of turtle-type courier service, paddle boat through the oceans. We're actually using the exact same method that we always use. So nothing has changed other than me paying for 80% of your shipping fees.
Well, Ramin, and another thing as well is that not only do we have these crazy promotions that are coming out, we also have lots of product that's being restocked as we speak. For example, the Posh watches that you talked about, they're going to be launching, in late November, early December. We have men's shoes that I know everyone has been waiting for that is being restocked, and it just arrived in warehouse, and we're just doing the inventory count, and we're going to start getting it ready for distribution as well. So there is tons and tons and tons of excitement that's going to be coming. The Posh Vibe, we even have another shipment that's going to be arriving, on December the 1st. So we are pumped. We are ready. Our team is ready. And you know what? What's even exciting is that we are so ready that, this shipping promotion just went into effect. Our IT team is just about to release the code, and you're about to even start placing your orders starting from tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and start to get your amazing 80% off all your shipping.
So again, that's mentioned. The shipping promotion, you got 30 days. You got 30 days, but it goes in effect immediately. It starts tonight. You don't have to wait. However, Sanaz, you're not getting your Posh Vibe order in until the 25th. You're going to need a few more days to get your inventory done and QC. So it gets released, your Posh Vibe when?
So we're basically going to be doing Posh Vibe. We're going to be doing Posh watches. We're going to be doing men's shoes in the next couple of weeks. So, but don't let that stop you, because remember, you already have a free shipping in between that you're going to be able to have with the reduced shipping. So place your order, get all your orders in, but you know what? In the next couple of days, we're going to be, of course, working on the shoes. By the end of November, early December, we're going to be getting the Posh Vibe restock done, and as well as the Posh watches.
So again, I want to make sure, again, you understand, the Posh Vibe is not available yet. It will not be until December the 1st. So it will not be here. The Posh watches will not be available until December the 1st. Your shipping code is active immediately. But remember, it's good for 30 days, but it's for one order only. So it's not like you got 30 days of placing 10 orders. You get one order only. Time for you to place your order. All the IA points that you're accumulating. Now I know that's rare in GWT, because everybody complains about not having enough IA. But if you're one of those that you still got some left, this is the time to place your order. So what did you get? You got peace of mind, selling with confidence, 1-year warranty on the new Posh. You got yourself a free gift for Christmas, and with the IA rebate, you got free shipping for the entire month. How great is that? And Sanaz, if you're going to close with this particular, there's one more thing I want to talk about.
Well, Ramin, these mega promotions are absolutely ridiculous. There's still more callers coming in. There's so much excitement. There's, messages coming through. There's questions coming through, which we will answer the questions. So if you have them in, type them in, and the moderator will ask, and we will answer them for you. But, at the beginning of the call, I said not only do we have 3 mega promotions, but we also have a mega promotion that you're going to be also announcing today.
So November to remember. 10 for cash. Give yourself a $1,500 raise. Your boss wouldn't do that. You're the boss. Give yourself that raise, and many of you are. We give you a free gift of the magnificent new Posh Vibe. We're giving you pretty much free shipping, and we're giving you peace of mind. It's been a good night. Next thing we want to talk about is something that many remote markets will absolutely love, but it's not just for the remote market, because it's the type of tool that I used when I was on the field here in Canada, and it worked perfectly for here in Canada. And here where it's at. We know that many people will talk to you. It's a magnificent tool. It's not a promotion. It's a tool that's going to stay with you from now on. We know that many people will talk to you, especially in remote areas or in foreign countries. They don't have access to a credit card readily. So one of the challenges to doing business, maybe in the islands or maybe in Africa, maybe in some parts of the world, is that in the Middle East, is that credit cards are not common. People it's basically a cash society. So to go ahead and launch a VDM, or to do any type of transaction, it becomes a little bit of a chore to go to the bank, get the cash, meet the person, and so forth, or try to obtain someone's credit card. Well, we've come up with a solution, and I'm absolutely jazzed about it. I use this tool to bring one of the companies that I was a master distributor with to 60 countries in 9 months. This is the tool that we used back in the 90s. Now, that's the technology is more relevant today. So not having a credit card is no longer anything that's going to hamper your growth, period. Here's where it's at. Soon in your back office. Let me check. Shajid, is he gone?
No, he's there.
I just want to know when that will be released. When would that be released? Next week. As early as next week, you're going to have a little link in your back office that says electronic certificate, IC, electronic certificate. Now, don't mistake this with the 300 GC. No, it's not a gift certificate. It's an electronic certificate. And here's how cool it is. Somebody comes up to you in your team, say, hey, listen, I have somebody that wants to launch a retailer VDM or a diamond VDM. They don't have a credit card, and nor do I. No problem. They take the cash, they deposit in your bank account, you go to your back office, and within 5 seconds, you use your e-wallet or your credit card, and you issue a retailer electronic certificate, and you send it to them by email. It's basically a code. So when they go to sign up, when they go to launch their VDM, instead of putting a credit card, they just put in the code, and bam, they're in the system. Now let me make sure you understood this right. Imagine you can take your money in your e-wallet or use your credit card and issue multiple electronic certificates for diamonds, for upgrades, for silvers, for retailers, for Plankstons. Somebody wants to go from a retailer to a diamond or to gold to a diamond, the upgrade packages. You just go to your back office. You purchase it yourself, use your e-wallet funds or your credit card. You have all these codes available to you, and the minute the money is deposited in your back office or somebody shows up to your home with a bag of cash, one button, you send that code anywhere in the world, and they can launch their VDM from wherever they are from their computer. That's how cool this is. So again, if I find somebody in, say, in South Africa, and the person says, I'm ready to launch, but I don't have a credit card, no problem. They'll deposit the money in my account. I'll check online. It's there. I'll send them an email with the electronic certificate code. They copy and paste that code in our back office, just like as if they use a credit card, and boom, they launch the VDM. Or somebody says, when we have a promotion, I want to upgrade to a diamond. You don't need to worry about obtaining credit cards anymore. You can generate that code, any upgrades, send it to them by email, and boom, they upgrade. And the minute they upgrade, they utilize that GC, that electronic certificate, the CV gets pushed up just like they use their credit card. So it acts just like a credit card, except you don't have to actually use a credit card anymore. So with me, because how I took my business in 60 countries when I was on the field, just like you, is that in those days, especially in the 90s, a lot of people didn't have access to credit cards. It wasn't a popular sport as it is today. This was a bulletproof solution that we just used our funds in our e-wallet, or we use our credit card, and we send these codes all over the world. And people could launch their VDM from wherever they are instantly, as if they had a credit card. So now, hopefully in the future, we can come up with some type of solution that we can maybe even have IA payments go through this. But right now, we're going to take care of all the packages and all the upgrades. Credit card is no longer an issue. And let me tell you what I also liked. You know, if you have in those days, we also use a prepaid debit card. And there was a limitation, daily limitation, as it is right now because of the regulation. So when people show up to my home with a bag of cash, I didn't have to use my prepaid debit card in order to take my money out anymore. I just use my e-wallet, I send out codes, and receive the cash. And I love that, and it's a very much faster way for you, because some of you guys I know have 6 figures sitting in your e-wallets. So it's important for you guys to be able to very quickly take that money out. So electronic certificate will be released in a few days in your back office, so you can go ahead and add this to the momentum that we're building up in November to remember. There's no more, if you're in the country that there was always a challenge of finding people who had valid credit cards, that is no longer a concern. It was very clear to us that who was issuing codes when I was on the field. Everyone knew there was 20 people issuing codes because either we had credit cards or we had money in our e-wallets. And so people know very quickly where to go to, who to call to buy a code. So people will call you, they'll buy a retailer code, they'll buy a Plankston code, a gold code, or diamond code. They'll drop the money in your bank account in your country, and within 5 minutes, they're going to receive an email with a code and they launch. So I'm really revved up about this, and I know that our leadership are absolutely revved up because we are the most international business in the world, and this solution, thanks to our IT team, Shajid and Anad, they came up with some brilliant, brilliant ideas to make sure that our business run more smoothly.
Ramin, can I just say, insane, insane, insane. Talk about a November to remember, 10 for cash promotion. Of course, the 3 mega promotions in our product department, from pretty much free shipping of 80% off, the $150 shopping spree that you're giving people, a 1-year warranty on Posh, and then, of course, to top it off with the electronic certificate that is going to help our LCs worldwide, not just Canada, not just U.S., but a global spectrum, to be able to help them to build a business, because this electronic certificate works just like a credit card and helps luxury consultants to be able to build their business faster and stronger. So ladies and gentlemen, November to remember. Remember, you got 20 more days to be able to take advantage of the $1,500 cash bonus. You, of course, have our free shipping that just went into effect. Shajid just launched it for us. So right when you go into your back office, remember, it's based on one-time order, one-time use only, does not apply to group shipping, $9 for Canada, U.S. and international, 29 bucks. Africa, of course, is $49. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. And, of course, we have our $150 shopping spree. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know no one's going to get any sleep. I want to congratulate you because you had the most amount of lines on the call tonight. And, Ramin, I think we have some questions and comments coming in. I think we just broke Facebook because their chat groups are going absolutely berserk. So if there's some questions, Sherry, Leor, Renee, Sean, Renee, if you want to share some comments, words. Now I know you've been bottling this up inside. Let's start with you and let's start asking any questions we have from our team. Oh, you can listen. Did we stun everyone so much that no one wants to talk? We have our staff sitting here as well, and I know they wanted to hear the promotions. They're wrapped up.
Hi, Ramin. Hi, Sanaz. Sherry here. I just want to say a few words before Bing Bing joined the conversation again. Now she is. She's just excited as I am. I've been holding back. You shouldn't tell us. Like last week when I heard about it, I was already too excited. I want to tell everyone, but I knew I can't. So everyone was asking me. I said, no, I cannot tell you. You just got on the Tuesday webinar. So now we have like jam-packed lines here, and I'm just so excited. And I see the comments coming in. It said Merry Fairy Christmas from Daisy. Oh my goodness. I think the one big question that most people have in mind is, can you combine the $150 that you give to us with the IA with other IA purchase?
So Bing Bing is making so much noise, and yes, Bing Bing. Okay, we're listening to you too. So the promotion, yes. based on the fact that we're going to be launching the Posh Vibe, the releases for December the 1st, yes, once that comes in, but again, remember that reduces down your time. The free shipping promotion is based on one order, and yes, you can combine the two.
Sherry, there's something else I want to put in here. As we go to the next decade, as you know, our motto, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. Not only we make our products better, we also bring in some very senior staff to help us towards the next decade. One of those very important pieces for us, just was added recently, about a week ago. A new director of product development who's going to work side by side with Sanaz, as well as Sanaz's right-hand person globally with 28 years experience. He's here with us tonight. Mohan, why don't you say hello to our global family?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to GWT. I'm happy to join GWT recently, and I look forward to this great team working with the CEO, Ramin, and Sanaz. I look forward for us to continue this great work in producing the best products ever that GWT has to offer. And looking forward to everyone's support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mohan, and I want to personally welcome Mohan to our team. Definitely, you're going to get a chance to read his bio as we're updating our site as well. But you know what? As our company grows, as we grow to build a billion-dollar journey, ladies and gentlemen, we are revved up. And we are excited with all of the different, personnel that we're bringing on board. Mohan is our latest and newest one. It is an absolute pleasure having this gentleman in the office, and Rachel and I are having a lot of fun working with him and developing and creating. And the next generation and next phase of what you're going to see is going to absolutely blow you away. We're just getting ready for our 10-year anniversary, our international convention, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not bought your ticket, I highly recommend to do so. The tickets will sell out. So one of the things that I wanted to do is, Ramin, maybe answer some of those questions that some of our luxury consultants have worldwide.
Well, this idea of a new $150 free Posh Vibe was for existing LCs. Usually when we put promotions, it's for new people coming on board. This one is for you, existing LCs, not the next ones that are coming on board. Remember, the double IA was for that. All these other promotions are for the new LCs coming on board. Not this one. This one is for you. These are for you who've been with me for 9 years, 8 years, 6 years, 5 years. If you've been renewed, if you're on IA, I'm going to give you a gift. So no, it's not for new memberships. This shows up on existing accounts. So when this goes up, whoever is in the system by that moment, they get it. But the very next day, it's not going to be for the new people, okay? Because it's not designed for the new people. It's designed for you. We want you to experience. And here's one of the reasons why. Many of our LCs globally, they never actually got to experience Ferry. They never got to experience Ferry Mosh. Never got to experience our luxury lines. All they got was the initial Posh kit. And that's the only reference they have when it comes to our product line. We want you to experience the luxury, how good we are at what we do, and what we do, which is luxury. So that's why, again, the 150 is for existing LCs. It's not a promotion for new people coming on board. So whenever this goes up in your back office, it's not for people that will launch the very next day. It's for people who are already in. So if you're thinking of getting on board now, so you'll get this, you also get the 150 shopping spree in your back office.
So, Ramin, just so that we're clear, if someone, the promotion is basically planning on opening up for the $150 on November the 25th. So if this promotion starts on November the 25th, you're telling me that everyone up to November the 25th that joins is not only going to get a $500 shopping spree, but they're going to get $150 on top of that as well?
Absolutely. Only because, and you're lucky because we're just not quite ready to launch this promotion because the shipment is not here. So people who are getting on board, and before then, they're going to get both shopping sprees. They'll get the 500 plus they're going to get the 150. So again, but once it's up and running, once it's in your back office, it's not going to be available the very next day. Again, I wanted the existing LCs to be rewarded to experience the luxury. The new ones, they already have the Porsche vibe anyways, so we're not going to offer this to them.
Okay, wait. Let me just clarify and let me understand this better, Ramin. First of all, you run this absolutely insane promotion for 10 for cash promotion for November. And people have until November the 30th to be able to make an extra $1,500 or more. On top of that, you're putting in an insane another incentive for a brand new person up to the 25th of the month to join us and get an additional $150 in their shopping spree. Can you say insane? Because I am saying insane. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't normally get this excited. I don't normally get this revved up on our conference calls, but this is absolutely ridiculous, redonkulous, whatever you want to call it. But you know what? Our CEO is being absolutely generous for the holiday season. But you know what? I just checked with IT as well. If it wasn't already the most insane promotion, are you ready for the cherry on top? Well, if you are in international markets and you're ordering your $500 shopping spree, guess what? These shipping rates apply to your $500 shopping spree as well as your $150 bonus promotion. Absolutely insane. Yes, you heard correctly. It is included. Insane. All you need to do is make sure you are renewed. Ensure that you are on your IA. Which brings me to my next question, which is, Ramin, if someone, is not renewed right now, and they've been not on their IA, what do they have to do?
Well, the idea again is to reward the people who stayed committed to the business all along. Now this promotion, again, I guess the advantage to a lot of people is that some of them are not implemented yet because the shipment's not here. Let's put it this way. We're not going to, look very closely over the next few days. How about that? Get yourself on track over the next few days, and we'll probably won't notice. But once they're in effect, it's done.
Ramin, you are just absolutely, I think, going to crash Facebook. We have our distributors that are absolutely going crazy. There's pictures of heads being blown up because they're just absolutely blown away. I'm losing my mind. I don't know if you are losing yours. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's like promotion over promotion over promotion. And you know what? You're right. Our CEO is being extremely generous. And you know what? If this doesn't help you to just take your business to a completely different level, I don't know what is, but if I was on the phone, I would smile and dial. I would talk until my jaw drops, because you know what? All of you can have a killer close to the year by smiling and dialing, getting your people to renew, getting them on IA, getting them to take advantage of all these mega insane promotions.
All right, so now if someone else wants to share their excitement or thoughts with us, Sherry, just make sure the lines are open, please.
Hi, Sanaz, it's Sean.
Hi, Sean.
I mean, wow, this is unbelievable. It's a good thing I was sitting down because otherwise I'd fall on the floor. just insane in every way. Although I heard some of them, it just kept getting bigger and better. And then when you shared about the electronic certificate as well, wow. And the fact that people who join or renew by November 25th, that is beyond generous. But again, we know your heart, Ramin, so thank you. I know in the Caribbean you're going insane about the shipping rates, so it's phenomenal. I did see one question that kept coming in a few times, which is about if the 150 will apply to retailers.
Sorry, again.
No, Sean, the $150 gift that's from Ramin only applies to anyone that's a silver or higher. Of course, anyone who basically got their shopping spree, and basically applies to anyone that's silver or higher.
Because
So,
the silver package never actually had a Posh kit in it to begin with. So you had to have a silver and above to actually have the Posh kit. The idea was for you to experience the new Posh.
so just a crazy question. So if they upgrade between November 25th,
Like I said, Sean, since we're really, really busy and getting ready and revved up for the Nigeria summit, and since our shipment's not here yet, if somebody happened to sneak an upgrade in there, we probably won't notice.
insane. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'd love to hear from our African team. I know it's getting late for you. If let's get some of our African leaders to share some of their thoughts, as well as Australia and Europe.
Yeah, let's hear from international markets, Australia as well. Let's hear from Africa, Nigeria. I know we have Zambia. I know we have Ghana on the call.
Joy, I just unmute you. If you can unmute yourself, will be great. Regional Ambassador Joy.
I just unmuted N.A. Abdul Razak as well.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
Wow.
Well, we just lost you.
Awesome. I mean, it's beautiful. We are simply excited here. You know, we're shouting, we're jumping, and we are dancing what we call azonto. Ramin, do you know azonto?
I will learn. I'm sure I will learn.
We're going to be teaching you azonto.
One of the first things I'm apparently planning.
Thank you.
One of the first things, Joy, apparently I'm planning.
Thank you so much. This is. I mean, this is like to coordinate off. You know, I'm trying to coordinate my speech, but I'm so excited because it's been long. I visited Santa Claus. I mean, I am seeing Santa Claus again at this age, and it's awesome. I'm so happy. I'm simply short of words. Thank you so much. Thank you, corporate team. Thank you, all of you, for putting these packages together. You have taken the business off the roof, off the roof. I'm jazzed. I mean, I'm jazzed. I'm dazed. I thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Joy. I love the enthusiasm. And you know what? Apparently, the Nigerian leaders have plans for me and Sanaz. Day one, we're going to be shopping for some traditional clothes, I think, for the gala. So you're probably going to see me in a traditional Nigerian outfit as well as Sanaz. So that should be interesting. Look forward to it.
All right. So do we have other leaders that are here? I know we have Abdul Razak, of course, our national from Nigeria. Abdul Razak, are you there with us, sir?
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Absolutely, loud and clear. The call's yours.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, wow, what can I say? Good morning, good afternoon, and good everything, wherever you are in the world. This is another mind-blown. Look, I tell everybody every time, from the day that I launched my VDM in GWT, there's never been a dull moment. Never. It's happens every day, or it's happening every week, or every month, or every other month. There's always something new, something to wake up and look out for your business. I mean, this is what I call a business. I mean, it's every day there's excitement. How can you not love your business? How can you not go out there and do everything that you have to do, you know? And now look at all these great promotions. 10 for cash, and wow, it's absolutely, I mean, it's raining dollars practically all over GWT, everywhere in the world. You need to get up and go for it. You need to do everything that is possible for you to get your 10, multiples of 10, you know, so much money. I mean, and it's not the money, people. It's not the money we're talking about. It's what, you know, these promotions are going to do for your organization. We're talking, 10 people, and then you're replicating all of them doing exactly what you're doing in your team. Your teams are just going to blow. Your organization is going to just skyrocket. Doesn't matter how you started the year, it's how you finish. That's what counts. So with this 3 new promotions, you have no excuse. Absolutely no excuse. Pull out all the stops, get to work, do what you have to do, lead from the front. Okay, the pace of the team is determined by the pace of the leader. Okay, so you need to. I don't know. I mean, I've hardly slept. I know Ramin and I were, exchanging mails yesterday night. I hardly slept because of the excitement that's happening in Nigeria right now. And, we had a tour earlier today. It was, just magnificent. Everybody's excited. And with these new 3 promotions, nobody's going to sleep tonight. Nobody's going to sleep the entire November. So get out there, do what you have to do. And the Nigeria Mega Web Tours is coming up. People, is it lucky or is it privileged? We're so blessed in Nigeria. Every single LC that's not doing their business right now, who is doing their business right now, this is a time for you to come out of your shell. This is a time for you, we have the best products. Look at the new Posh Vibe. I can't wait, to have those. I just got, the red line. It just arrived for me, a few days ago, and I can't wait for my Posh Vibe. I can't wait, and so it's just exciting. It's just so exciting.
Well, Ambassador, you're going to have to share something because something special, because you're a national ambassador. You've qualified for your car. Something special is going to be on the stage. You want to share that quickly?
Wow, we've been keeping this under we've been keeping it.
You know what, then? And you know what? Then you shouldn't. That's okay. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
It's going to be a big, big surprise for everybody in Nigeria. You need to be at the tours, be at the boot camps, but most definitely you can't afford to miss the gala night because it's going to be eye-popping. We are going to, just set the night on fire. Nigeria is never going to be the same again. Africa will never be the same. The entire GWT world will never be the same again after our gala night. So make sure you bought your tickets. Make sure you're buying your tickets, for your guests for the gala night. Get 2 people in, get 4 people in. Invite everybody. Whoever said no to you before in GWT must be at the gala night. That's all I can say. Thank you so much, Sanaz. Beautiful, gorgeous products. Thank you, Ramin. You are the best CEO in the world. And thank you, everybody on the call, all the leaders, all the LCs. Let's go do it.
I'm sure Nigeria will feast on the electronic certificate program that we're launching. What a tool that is. Australia, Europe, who's going to represent?
How about South Africa?
Hey, South Africa's awesome. Go for it.
Well, I got South Africa's breaking my phone. The messages don't stop. They're going absolutely berserk. And South Africa's kind of the virus is caught on to Zambia. So we got a combination of Zambia, South Africa that are just going ballistic. And they cannot hear the ears. And Zambia is less than a week old in the business, about a week and a half, I would say. And, they wanted me to relay the message that this is going to be absolutely insane. So you're going to hear from them. There's going to be a big representation from them at the convention and on the cruises. So that's what they wanted to pass on. They're ecstatic.
I can't wait. Welcome, Zambia, South Africa. Hey, listen, you're one of the big dogs on the continent. There are special things from South Africa and the other countries in Africa. So Nigeria, you're not alone. You've got a lot of your colleague countries. They're going to join the African force, and you guys are going to rock it in 2016.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, good evening, good morning. This is Kafina speaking all the way from Nigeria. Wow, wow, wow. This is fantastic. This is too much to handle. In Nigeria, we have a popular song here that when there's an exciting news or something good is happening, we say in pidgin English, now God win. So, I mean, that means that it is God that ultimately won this particular exciting news and promo, because I believe it is God that gave our dear CEO the kind of good and loving heart that he has. Mr. Amin, we love you so much. We thank you. We're looking forward to seeing you here in Nigeria. These promotions are off the roof. Believe me, we had a meeting today in my team, and I told everyone, log into this call, register for this call, and in the group, we're chatting at the side. They're all on the call. Everyone is excited. I'm so happy with the, renewed malls. Now, we're going to kick everyone back up to renew their malls and get the promo going on. This is really great, fantastic. Again, thank you, CEO. We love you. We wait to see you in Nigeria.
Thank you, Kafina. Regional Ambassador Kafina, thank you for all your contribution. What an asset you are to that organization. And we know people are excited because the call ended about 15 minutes ago, and over 90% of the lines are still on, listening. I want to share the excitement. And you know what? We exceeded our last webinar record by almost 50% this time. So congratulations to all of you. Who else wants to represent? Australia, are you on? Europe? Anyone?
Well, you're getting lots of messages like, oh my God, thank you, Santa Ramin. This is definitely insane. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wow, wow, wow. My head is just popping off. This is exciting. Oh my God, I'm so glad I renewed. This is just insane. Oh my goodness, I'm revved up. This is so generous. Talk about cha-ching. This is truly a cha-ching month. I mean, unbelievable. The messages keep on going out and out and out. I mean, everyone is revved up. Maria, what did I pray for?
Nixon, everyone is revved up. Boy, Santa and people are coming early in this business. All around the world, people are just revved.
Absolutely. Well, there's a lot of synergy. There's a lot of excitement, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? Our CEO has been extremely, extremely generous. Of course, all these mega promotions tie in together. November to remember, ladies and gentlemen. This is your chance. It's a money-making month just before the holidays. That's why it's important to make sure that if we have a conference call as such in the middle of the week, we put it at a time for everyone to log in. Not only are you supposed to log on, but every single person in your organization. Make sure you get the message out. Make sure you share, you comment, you distribute, you share with all of your luxury consultants. And of course, get yourself to 2 main events. One is in Nigeria. Myself, the CEO, top income earner Ms. Garlu, top income earner Sean Haynes, of course, our ambassador Brian Arundel, are all going to be traveling to Nigeria. We're going to be there for pretty much 10 days. We're going to boost your business. We are going to be traveling to Abuja. We're going to Lagos. We are going to Wari. We're going to be in 3 different cities. We're doing tours back to back. We are revved up. We are excited. We're going to finalize it with a gala night. If you are close to Nigeria, fly in and make sure you are at this absolutely monumental event. Next event that's coming up, of course, is in April. It's our 10-year anniversary conference that is going to absolutely blow your mind. I cannot wait. I am excited. I am revved up. So you know what? 2 main events that are going to be coming up that you're going to get a chance to see us. But Ramin, promotions are absolutely insane for our luxury consultants to take advantage, make money, and take their income and take their teams to the next level, build back confidence. Give them some free products, give them some new gifts, get people to upgrade, get people to be on IA. I mean, oh my God, wow, wow, wow. Promotion after promotion. It's absolutely insane.
November is the busiest month, most lucrative month of the year in direct sales MLM. Most of all, what I want to implement here is brand new attitude. The new decade is about to start. how as good as we were the last decade, we're going to be 10 times better in the new decade. And if the new Porsche watch and the new Porsche Vibe doesn't show that to you, you haven't been watching. Now, we haven't even got to the Ferry surprises at the convention, because you know Ferry, you have high expectation of Ferry to begin with, but what's coming out with Ferry is going to equally shock you at the convention in April in Toronto. So hope you bought your ticket for that, because the Ferry that you know now, it's going to look completely different at the convention.
Absolutely, Ramin, revved up and excited. Now, for our guys that are on moderator, I have a gentleman named Silas from Ghana who wants to be unmuted to share a couple of words. If we can get that done, I would appreciate it as well. All right, is there any other questions that we have that we can maybe answer until we get Silas on? Other than Bing Bing. All right, so I'm just going to read some of these questions that I do have. Yep. Perfect. Silas, go ahead. We can hear you.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, all over the world. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Silas, hang on one second. Ladies and gentlemen, when someone mute yourself, there's background noise. I'm hearing some background noise. Please mute yourself.
Let's try this.
As soon as I think you muted yourself, you're unmuted again.
Go ahead, Silas.
Sorry. John, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You unmuted yourself, but you're unmuted now.
Okay, fantastic. So let's see if we have Silas back on the line, please. Okay, so let's go. I think we have Maria that wanted to share words. Maria, are you there from Spain?
Silas, if you can get back on, let us know.
All right. Do we have anyone else that wants to share a couple of?
We have Christine Nicole from Germany.
Arthur. All right. I think.
Hello, Sana. Hello, Ramin.
Evening.
Hello. Do you hear me?
Yes,
Christine. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much for all of those great promotions. We are totally excited here in Germany. We are on Skype call with my team. I'm doing the Skype call with them as we are listening to your webinar. It's totally insane. It's totally, I've told to them I'm in a state of shock because of all of the excitement that's going on right now. And that is something that can really boost our business here in Germany, because we are really starting to promote the business here in Germany. And the last time that I wanted to tell you, Ramin, is that what Nigeria has right now is that something that I want here in Germany, with all of those thousands of LCs being in GWT, and that's also that what my team wants. And I'm really excited. I'm speechless.
Well, young lady, I see your activity. I see your paychecks. I see your weekly commissions going up. I'm very proud of you. I look forward to coming down to Germany and rock the world of your team down there. You know,
yeah, Ramin. You are very welcome to come here.
Between yourself and Penina, and you guys can rock that country. And Sanas and I look forward to coming down.
Yes, we will do that. We will do that. We want to have you here.
Well, we definitely look forward to it. You are definitely a ball of energy, and you know what? That's how you build this business. When you're excited, people will come from miles to see what you are excited about. I know you have our ambassador Maria there, so you ladies should be rocking the house, should be building strong. You got some amazing, amazing leaders in the European market, and I look forward to seeing these powerhouse ladies building together as one and really dominating that market.
Thank you. We will do that. Thank you.
Hello. Good night from St. Lucia.
Go ahead, Arthur.
Good night. How you guys are doing? We are just crazy down here
in the Caribbean. We can't believe it. CEO Ramin Masgalo, I don't know, but I think you are the new Moses for our times. It's just unbelievable what we are seeing here. The chats are not, I mean, so many people are going crazy on our local chats right here. We know that this promotion is going to be so big for us in the Caribbean, especially, and we needed to have been able to see some things like that. I mean, and now it's happening, and it's unbelievable. I want to thank you, Ramin, for just taking charge of, of the Caribbean, of the world. I don't think there's any CEO maybe as crazy as you to do the stuff that you do. And we are just right up here in St. Lucia, around the Caribbean. You have given us a chance to grow our business to a level beyond, and we are now going to take charge of this. We are going to run with it. Everyone who have never ever given their business the attention, now is the time, and we are just thankful for this great promotion.
Ambassador Arthur,
Hello.
It's been a long time. I love coming back to St. Lucia and of course the other 26 Caribbean islands. I'm so happy that you guys are rocking it down there. I see what's going on with the Caribbean market. It is on the rise. You guys show up on that top 10 chart almost every single month. So yes, take this and bring. You guys came within half a dozen VDM to be number one in the world.
I know.
One in the world. That's how close you guys came to Nigeria last month. So you showed, and you know what? This time, number two was probably more impressive than number one last time that you guys were there, because GWT today is a much tougher market to try to finish number one than you ever were, because of the strong markets like Nigeria that's in there. So congratulations. I have no doubt you guys are going to be a force to be reckoned with your fearless leader over there, Vernicia. You guys are going to rock it in 2016, I have no doubt.
And you have given us all the tools to do that, and we want to thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's rock.
Excellent, absolutely.
Great hearing from you, Arthur. Thank you. All right, who else do we have on the call from other parts of the world?
Unbelievable. 76% of the callers are still on the call. That is the type of call this is.
Well, Ramin, these mega promotions that you shared are absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. I mean, I had to double check with you a couple of times. Are you sure you want to run these promotions? And you know what? If I was a luxury consultant, if I was a distributor in the field, I'd be revved up. I'd be utilizing these promotions in every way possible. So let's see if we have any more callers and any more questions or comments.
Hello, Shanaz.
Hi.
Hi, this is Kafina. I've got two questions, please.
Yes, my dear Kafina. Go ahead.
Okay, the first question is, does the 80% of shipping fee applicable to VIP accounts?
No.
No, the shipping only applies to luxury consultants and not to VIP clients.
Okay. And the second question is, do I have to only use my e-wallet to buy the electronic certificate? What if I don't have enough money or money in my e-wallet? Is there any other way I can pay for the electronic certificate, please?
So let's do that answer in two folds. First, let's talk about the retail customer, and then we'll also talk about the e-certificate.
All right. Okay. VIP, as you know, if they're using a GC, it's free shipping anyways. It's actually free shipping. You don't need the 80%. But soon we'll be revisiting the retail orders as well. That is on our agenda to talk about. You know, we have enough promotions this month. As well as, look, Kafino, I've done business where it's not hard for someone to go ahead and transfer funds from their account into your account in Nigeria. So someone can go ahead. So this is not about having funds in your e-wallet or having a credit card at all. It's about if there's a group of you, 10, 15, 20, 5, that are actually known to be selling codes, right? You guys are producing codes. You can go ahead and add $5 or $10 if you want to cover your bank fees or whatever that is. But the way I did it is that everybody knew in my organization worldwide, there was about 10 people that you could call at any time. Doesn't matter if they were even in your team. It made no difference because, and they ask, if I drop some money in your bank account, can you send me a code? And we always have the codes out in the same day, always. Most of the time, if you got a hold of your offline, you got the code there within 15 minutes. Because what you would do, either you have a lack of trust with them, they trust you. Even if they don't, they go to the bank, they deposit the money, they send you a receipt by fax or email. Here's the receipt, I deposit the money, you send them a code. So if you have money in your wallet, well, it's easy. If you have a credit card, it's easy. If you don't have that, no problem. It's not that hard for somebody to take money from the bank account in Nigeria, either give it to you in cash or deposit it in your bank account from the local city. The minute they send you the receipt by email, you know that the money was deposited in your bank account, the way you and I are doing it right now. For example, what we did today, the minute you get that receipt that the money was deposited, you send them a code. So life is a lot easier today with this than it was before.
Okay, yeah, I understand it now. Thank you. Then again, I would like to chip in a word concerning the Mega Nigerian event coming up, and of course the National Ambassador luxury car that Abdulrazak is hoping to get on that day. He said it's under low key, but I don't think so, because for us here, we're super excited. We can't wait for the 29th of November, which is the gala night, and we're hoping to see how the CEO, you, Mr. Ramin, and Shanaz, and of course the three master ambassadors on stage, handing over that luxury car to Abdulrazak Abdulaziz, my team leader, who is wonderful, who really and truly deserves it. And yesterday we've gone all around trying to seal the deal on the car, and believe me, it's going to be a wow. And of course, Mr. Ramin, is a black car. It's a black car. Yeah, so, I mean, I asked you the other day if I could get my own car in advance. I can't wait. I told Razak, can we split this car into two? Can we share it? Can I use it for a week or two? Can you park it in my car? I mean, I'm just so excited as if this car is going to be given to me. And by the way, Razak, you must call me on stage on that day to stand by you with the car. I mean, this is it for us. A lot of people are waiting to see if truly this car is going to be given. And believe me, I remember saying, for those who thought it was impossible, silent will be theirs on the 29th of November. Thank you so much.
Oh, Kafina, we love you.
Oh, you're awesome, girl. I can't wait to meet you. I've heard so many phenomenal things about you, and I know it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait.
Thank you, Shanaz. Thank you.
Nobody deserves
Thank
it.
you, Mr.
Ambassador Razak, nobody deserves it more, and I know that the first one that qualified was Ambassador Comfort, and she's enjoying her car program. Bonuses that comes in month after month, so it's going to be a blast, the Nigeria Summit. Anyone else?
Hi, Ramin. It's Sarah Wong here.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. Just want to say big thank you to you and the corporate team. You definitely make doing business much easier on the field. So, I'm actually sitting in the car outside of the Toronto Training Center because we're about to have our Chinese training, and we're going to actually tell them, translate everything for them because a lot of them don't understand English, and I think the room is going to erupt. They're going to be so excited. Posh Vibe has definitely been a game changer. When it first came out, I got so many pieces already, but hey, I'm not complaining about another $150 worth of shopping, right? So thank you so much, for all that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah, the leader that started the big Asian, the new Asian group movement. Big team growing all over Canada, now into New York and different parts and China and so forth. So yeah, I know that the Asian team would definitely appreciate the new Posh Vibe, as well as, of course, the new promotion. So let's rock that team.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I am getting also messages from Silas. If we can get Silas to get unmuted, please. Moderators, I've been told that he's muted on our side. Please unmute Silas. Thank you.
Hi, Sanaz. Hi, Ramin. Can you hear me?
Hi, Maria. We can hear you loud and clear.
All right, great. It's almost 2 a.m. here in Europe, in Barcelona, and I'm trying to be quiet so not wake up all the neighbors in the street. And we have a call in the morning and around 6, 7 a.m. We have to be on another call, but I cannot sleep with this webinar. My phone and my computer is going nuts. If you see, I posted all on the webinar on Facebook, all the messages. There are so many chat groups for every city and every country, and there are hundreds of people in every chat group, and everybody's just going crazy. And it's amazing. It's 2 a.m. in Europe, and everybody's off. Everybody's sending messages. I even get messages from prospects and from people who stopped their IA or they forgot to pay off. They're sending me messages. I need to get an IA. I need to renew. And there's so many people to, say thank you. Thanks God I've been on IA. So we want to say thank you so much. We are so excited. This is just needed for people like myself, like Sherry, like Renee. We've been in the business for 7, 8 years, and some of our people, we lost touch with them, and now they hear about this, they go crazy. So I'm really, really excited, and Christine and the Italy team, we've been doing non-stop translation. We started the webinars in Italian language, the weekly live tours in Italian language and in German language and Spanish language, and we have a lot of people who never understood GWT in their language before. Now they're learning about this. It's like the best kept secret, and we are having people in new languages from new markets getting into the company, and this is just insane. They keep sending messages. I see all this excitement. I need to know what it is that's happening, and we're like, wait until we translate everything. So I just wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you do. 7, 8 years, we know you guys, and every single night been more exciting and more exciting than ever. And tonight, I can't sleep anymore. So thank you so much for everything you do.
You know what? When you stay committed to your business, stay active, renewed, keep promoting it, good things happen. And tonight is just one of those good things when you stay committed. Let's go, Europe. We're still waiting for your eruption. I know it's coming.
Hello, Sanaz and Ramin, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
This is Obdulia from California, and I'm so happy and excited. Thank you so much, Ramin. Thank you so much, Sanaz, for these promotions. I'm so happy, and I'm sure we all going to take full advantage to grow our business. This morning, I was launching a new VDM in Mexico, and the lady, she didn't have an ATM, she didn't have anything, and now with this new tool that we're going to have, it's going to be a lot more easier for a lot of the countries where people don't have a bank account, people don't have a credit card. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for always thinking on not just the North American market, but the international market. Thank you so much.
Well, you know what, Abdulia, I want to congratulate your ambassador for rocking that world and taking this to Mexico and different countries. Yes, electronic certificate is a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. And if it's promoted heavily, it should really become the #1 tool that you use in somebody's market. It should really become the way you do business. It should become a currency, a GWT currency, that's how you launch VDMs. And if it becomes that, you're going to find yourself, life is going to be much easier than trying to do business with credit cards. So yes, it is a game changer tool. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ramin and Mrs. Tanazuman. Thank you very much for this promo. I mean, I'm spellbound. I would jump and my head will hit the top of the roof right now. Okay, I have a few concerns, please. First of all, the 10 for cash promotion. If somebody launched from retailer and they upgrade within the promo period, does it also count for the extra $1,000?
Yes, as long as the upgrade within the promotion timeline.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. And also, we have kind of like limited resources from the French team, my French team, and the Spanish team. Their concerns are like most of the translations are not quite comprehensive for them to help them promote their business to the core. So I'd like to know if something can be done about it for them.
Oh, there is a lot being done about that. There's a lot being done about that, but you know what? why don't you send us a ticket, and then we'll link you to the right individuals who are doing it.
Okay, okay, great, great.
And there's definitely a lot of material that is available online. People have a lot of stuff translated already. Again, we're in the transition of updating our website with a lot of material. A lot of materials already available in your back office as well. But in the Spanish and as well as in the French, both of the languages you just requested, we have tons of videos and we have tons of marketing material that is already translated. So I would recommend, yes, get in touch with your My5 first. If you can't get the links, then definitely send a ticket to the office, and we'll definitely assist you in giving you the information.
And a couple of months ago, we talked about releasing a new website, and you see the front page right now, how it changed. Well, when the whole software is released, it's going to be released with multiple languages. So that should be done by the time the convention time comes around.
Okay, great, great. Thank you very much. And also, a text just came in from one of the luxury consultants. They are asking, what will it take for us to get you to come to Ghana?
I'll tell you what, you know what? I love our people all over the world. Look with Nigeria. You guys rock it. First people that are going to go down, it's called process of escalation. It's going to be on My5, and you have very strong My5s there. And once you're there, and once you do what Nigeria has done, we'll be there. Trust me, we'll be there, and we'll have an amazing time.
Wow, well, we look forward to that. We can't wait. So thank you very much. These promotions you announced tonight has just made the 10 for cash better than it was. I mean, we are going to do all that we can to qualify for that and bring volume to the business.
Rafa, thank you for everything you do.
Absolutely, and congratulations to you. Let's build your market so we can travel and see and meet all of you.
Again, use the electronic certificate. Very, very important. So if you got a bunch of centers, a bunch of people who act like a center where request goes to them, I want a retailer certificate, I want a gold certificate, I want a diamond certificate, these people have nothing to lose because they get the money first. They can even add the bank charges on it, say $5-10. It's not a money-making thing. All it is just basically facilitate sales. Once you come together as a team, you're going to find that your disadvantage of being in a country that the credit cards are rare, it's going to diminish.
Right, right. I really love the electronic certificate aspect, especially. I really love that one.
Fantastic. And again, that's one of the things that we're always doing at Global Wealth Trade is, again, for all of our luxury consultants, to see what we can give you that's going to help you in building a bigger, better business. But that's why, again, it's also important to make sure that you guys all, and it's not, I'm just talking to you, just everyone on this call, it's important to make sure you have all of your team on all these calls so they can also get plugged in and educated on what the company is releasing. Thank you for sharing your comments and your questions. I'd like to give everyone a chance. Is there any more final comments or questions? Thank you.
It's Sean Singh here from Ottawa.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Well, sitting here in the birthplace of GWT, we got a jam-packed Ottawa office, and let me tell you, from the moment this call started, it was just kind of silence the entire time. It's one of those exciting silences where everybody's jaw was on the ground. The air had escaped their bodies completely. There was just no noise to be made. This has been absolutely mental. It's been absolutely insane. From start to finish, the 3+1 promotions, this is absolutely crazy. You know what? If you wanted to build a skyscraper, you have all the tools you have here right now. So I just got to say, I don't know how you folks did this. I want to thank Ramin. I want to thank Sanaz, and of course, to our VP of Product Development, just to make sure, if you can check if our CEO is running a fever or if something's up, because these numbers are absolutely out of this world.
Just jump-starting the next decade, Sean. You're a shareholder of the company, and I know you're worried about the bottom line, because, but at the end of the day, we're just jump-starting in the next decade.
Sean, thank you for the comments again. Honest to God, when Ramin came up with these promotions, I thought he was running a fever, and I said, Ramin, are you okay? Like, this is insane. And you know what? Ramin's vision is so much bigger than any of you can fathom. Ramin's vision in his heart is so much bigger than any of you can see. We have a lot of people on this call that are silent and quiet and listening in, but Let me tell you, I've worked with this man for almost 10 years. It's been 9 years I've worked with this man side by side, building this empire. And I have not met anyone that has been as committed into building a company for its distributors to be able to build wealth and success. And every single decision that Ramin makes is to be able to help you build a bigger, stronger, faster company that's going to skyrocket your business. So we are doing our part in corporate. We are doing our part from having the best visionary in the world to be able to create the tools, the systems, the compensation plan, the promotions. We are creating the best products that have been ever created in the industry of direct sales industry. We have created the first company that's built a global compensation plan that you get to tap in from every part of the world. That is a seamless opportunity. And you know what? With all of that said, with these mega promotions, all you need to do is you need to go out there and just share, share, share. The same gift that we're giving you, go out there and share that same gift with everyone in your organization, with your team. Be revved up, be excited, follow up, plug in, get your team revved up as we are. And you know what? Let's build that billion-dollar company that we're all targeting towards. Let's build that empire together. And you know what? One day, 10 years down the road, you're going to look back and say, I was there when we talked about building that billion-dollar company. We are that billion-dollar company, ladies and gentlemen. And I remember the first day when I joined Ramin, I told Ramin, I will be one of your pillars. I will stand by your side. We're going to build this corporation. And you know what? We've done a phenomenal job. And you know what? We're just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. Other comments and questions before we shut down the call?
Can I share something, okay?
Hi, sorry. Yes, go ahead.
I always say that we need to take advantage of this opportunity in the lifetime of the opportunity. And how I see GWT is that it's at this youthful stage, so we need to really take advantage of it. And like you said, I mean, it's very well said, 10 years from now, we'll all be smiling. But like here in Ghana and Africa as a whole and worldwide as a whole, we would like to be responsible to move $1 billion in products. So we want to see the company succeed. It's not really about the money, but to see the brand succeed and trash out those other brands that are not really quality and they are just ripping people off from their money. Because I have a testimony I'd like to share today. There are two suspects I've been actually following up on. And one of them came to my house and he saw the fairy shoe and he was like, I didn't say no more. He's actually going to raise money to come start. And I ran into one today and he saw my fairy tungsten timepiece. So as I gave him the timepiece, he was like, forget about the designer. This is high quality. Like, call me Let's Talk Business. I'm late now. So the product speaks for itself and I really, really love the product. So I'm really committed to take this company to the billion. And with everybody else, thank you very much for creating this company, Mr. Ramin. And thank you very much, Sanas, for all the wonderful work you're doing. We can't wait for more products.
Thank you for all you do, and thank you for sharing.
Thank
to
you.
the billion.
To the billion.
Your voice is not coming out good, sweetheart. What's your name?
This is Jeanette. It's
Jeanette.
Jeanette Beaver.
No, Jeanette, you have a very bad breakup in your voice, and we can't actually make out even who it is.
Okay, I'll just type in my comments, please.
Sherry, I'm not sure what's happening with Jeanette. Maybe just get her to log in and log back in. Or Jeanette, if you can also type in maybe your question. I'm not sure why we can't hear her properly.
She just wants to share her excitements, but I do have Annalie Rika here too.
All right, other comments or questions, team? Sherry, she's getting in.
Hi, Celeste. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
There's a question coming up. Is there an expiry date for the $150 Posh gift?
Yes.
No. They talk about the shopping subsidies.
Right here.
Yeah. No, that's going to stay on probably for a couple of months. But at the end of the day, the idea is to get people to place an order right away, so they can experience the magnificence. It doesn't do any good if it's sitting in your back office, and again, you can't feel it. You can't change if you don't have it in your hand. It's a free gift, so we anticipate that everybody will utilize it right away.
And there's another question, Ramin, coming up. People are asking if those who haven't ordered their Posh $500, does the new shipping fee also apply to that, to the $500 Posh, or it's only for the IA orders?
No, you get one shipment. So try to load the 25 pounds with whatever you can. If it goes over, you got to pay the overage. So it has to fit in within the standard shipping package.
And just to add on that, so basically any order, your first order, it could be your Posh shopping spree, it could be the $150, it could be your IA account that you're placing an order. Any sort of order that you place, you get a one-time order that you're able to basically get the free, basically the free shipping of the reduced shipping rates of the $9, $29, or $49. As you can see in the print here, bulky or high value orders are subject to, of course, normal or additional shipping as per our policies. Group shippings does not apply. This is for LCs, and it's a one-time use only. So this is just basically a happy holidays gift from our founder and CEO. All right, ladies and gentlemen, is there any other final questions?
I don't know if you can hear me.
Hi, Annalie, we can hear you, sweetie.
Hi there. Just want to say that Christmas has come really, really early this year. Thank you so much. I've been in this company, as you know, and maybe others who are on the line too, since 2006. We never have had this kind of promotion. So all the people who are in the business now, you are the luckiest people in the world to have this kind of Christmas present. Use it for yourself or for your loved ones. Thank you so much. I completely agree with every word with Sanaz, what you have said about Ramin. This is amazing human being. This is amazing company. This is amazing business. As a shareholder, I am very, very happy to be part of it, and I will be here forever. And thank you again for this amazing, amazing gift for me and for everybody else.
Annalie, I look forward to spend the weekend with you and all the other parts.
Me too. Me too. Really, really looking forward.
At our shareholders retreat.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Your hard work that you've also put in this company. I still remember almost 8 years ago, a little bit more than that, when you joined this company as well, and you built this solid, strong, and you know what? Absolutely, this is an absolutely insane promotion, and I cannot wait for our luxury consultants to take advantage and have some fun.
I think, Annalie, you probably have about, what, $30–40 million worth of CV in your VDM?
I do have lots of it, yes.
That's a beautiful part of the plant that doesn't flush volume like other companies do.
You know, Ramin, oh, sorry, go ahead, Annalie.
Absolutely, it is amazing. Like, people don't believe it, but that's the truth.
Absolutely. Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things when it comes to this ridiculous group shipping, the group reduced rates that our CEOs launched effective as of today, we wrote U.S. international, but of course those U.S. markets is anywhere like Europe. That, of course, is all of the 28 Caribbean islands that we're also in, reduced shipping rate of $29. Not only that, but remember one thing, ladies and gentlemen, our CEO also pays for all of the brokerage duties and taxes into, I would say, 99% of those countries as well. So it is a wow, wow, wow promotion. So we want to sign off from World Headquarters. Whether it's a good evening or good morning, we wish you a great one. Thank you for joining us on the webinar. Thank you for being a part of the largest webinar that has ever happened in the history of global wealth trade and breaking a monumental record. If you're in from Nigeria, we look forward to meeting you and seeing you. And if not, we look forward to seeing you next time. Signing off from World Headquarters on behalf of Sanaz Human and, of course, our founder and CEO, a good night or a good morning to you.
To the billion.
To the billion, everyone.
Thank you, Sanaz. Thank you, Ramin.
Good night, Sherry. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Good night.